I'm recording. So welcome again. My name is Leslie Jackson. I am a MAPS coach and a regional tech trainer for Colorado. Super excited to be here to teach and train you on how to boost your lead generation by creating effective micro events so that you can build your pipeline. I have several client stories and testimonials that I will be sharing with you today so that you can really take away some real life stories and learnings that you can rinse and repeat or do some sort of variation of it on your own. And then from there, we're going to have like a mastermind an open Q&A session where we can discuss what types of micro events would be good if you want to pick my brain. This class will be that space for it, okay? So here we go. So welcome. This course is designed to provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the benefits and strategies for hosting micro events. What are micro events? Some may or may not know. And so I'm going to go over what micro events really are. And micro events are small yet targeted gatherings that can significantly enhance your client relationships. It can also help you generate more leads and then, of course, build community engagement. By the end of this course, you'll be able to have the knowledge and tools to effectively plan, promote, and execute a micro event of your own. How does that sound? And I love this because micro events, they're more intimate gatherings, and it's nice because then you can have higher quality conversations. So the objective of today's class is really understanding the concepts and benefits of micro events in real estate. Number 2, learn how to plan and organize various types of micro events on your own. Number 3 is to develop strategies promoting events to maximize attendance and engagement, because let's keep that real, that we want people to be engaged and excited about our event. And then, of course, gaining insights into leveraging micro events for lead generation purposes and client relationship building. Look, you have a micro event in place. It is the perfect excuse to pick up the phone and let somebody know that you're going to have a free wine tasting, or maybe it's your favorite coffee shop and you're going to provide a free latte. Whatever the event may be, it's a great touch to call your database before the event. And of course, a great touch to follow up and say, how was the event for you? Great post follow up as well. So we're going to explore that together, what best practices are. All right. So what are micro events? Number 1, really a micro event, like I had said earlier, is an intimate gathering that is targeted so that you can significantly enhance your relationships with your clients and, of course, generate more leads. And on top of that, build your community. So you all live in different types of communities, whether that be a community that is, new home buyer community, maybe it's a retirement community, maybe your community is a mixed bag and you have a family community that you're living in. Hi, Rich. It's so good to see you. And so in today's class, I want you to explore and mastermind, write down as many notes as you can as we brainstorm together through this class today. Sound good? I want you to walk away with a micro event that you will be able to plan after this class today. So the concept is easy. It's a small gathering to create intimate experiences with your database. Now, what will that be? Notice how I have not said anything about real estate. These micro events are something that you're already excited to promote and also enjoy doing. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of real life examples of how I have clients in my MAPS roster that have created micro events themselves and have gained referrals and leads. All right, so here's one concept. One concept is really creating a micro event around a holiday. And any of these holidays, of course, that we celebrate together as a nation. So this could be a super easy and a very approachable way to get somebody to be there to celebrate that holiday with you. So my real life example is this. I have somebody that I am currently coaching, And we have discussed a micro event. She did this last year, and it was called Love a Latte. So what she did was she invited her small sphere of influence, a small group within her sphere that loves drinking coffee. She partnered with her local coffee shop business, and they offered her small group a free latte on Valentine's Day. She got several referrals and a couple of prospect leads that are looking to buy and sell in the near future. And what she did was she created this event, a very small event that's very manageable to create. She created an easy image that would go along with it. She blasted her database to let everybody know that they're invited, and whoever shows up gets a free latte, and a great way to just network and communicate and build relationships together. She walked away with several deals and is continuing to use these micro events to build her pipeline. Her name is Bertha. So Bertha, you're watching this. Hello, Bertha. I just shared your story. So the beautiful thing about this is that you can make it easy and approachable, and you don't have to overthink it. Think of something that you love or enjoy doing on the weekends. Do you like going for walks? Do you like going for hikes? Colorado is known for their hiking trails. Right now, we're in summertime. A lot of people love camping. A lot of people like going out, being outdoors. Maybe it's at your local brewery. Maybe it's at your local coffee shop. What if it's a small targeted event that's around another event, such as a farmer's market, a community event such as what's happening in your HOA, right? And so what I like for you to do is get real purposeful with who you're going to be creating the event for, because that has everything to do with why the event is important. So when you look at your database, you think, who are my people? Where are they in their life journey? What do they enjoy doing, and where are they living? So what I want you to do right now is take about 30 seconds to write those thoughts down. And then after that 30 seconds, we're going to share. So who is my database? Where do they live? What do they like doing? And where are they in their life's journey? And if you have any other thoughts, write them down. Think about what kind of micro event that you would be excited to create and also excited to receive an invitation to. Pickleball. There are a lot of, pickleball is a very buzz-worthy word and sport that various ages are really into right now. In fact, most gyms are getting rid of their soccer fields to put pickleball courts in. I know that my gym did that, and I know several rec centers have done that. Are you playing pickleball? What kind of sports are you into, right? What kind of athletics do you like to be involved in? There's a community there. Create a micro event. No worries, Rich. I hate when I double book. Bye bye. See you next time. This will be recorded. All right. The most important thing is that you get in front of your people in a most authentic way. This isn't selling real estate. This isn't selling, a lender's services. You're not promoting for somebody to hire you. This is an example for building and nurturing your database in such a fun way that people remember, and naturally that comes up in your conversation, that you are a real estate agent. You're going to get increased community engagement. You're going to enhance your client relationships. And this is going to be focused on your targeted market. And can I also just say, this is very cost effective. The smaller the event, the easier to create and also invest in. What I also like to say in this too is that you have to really understand your client's needs and interests. That's huge, right? If your
You
client base doesn't
decide
drink
to
coffee, then don't offer them a coffee event, right? If your client base doesn't play pickleball, then don't create a pickleball event. So, as you have thought about your database, what has come up for you? And I would like to hear from somebody and share so that we all learn together.
Yeah, Leslie, can you hear me here?
I can. Hi.
Hey, so the brewery things have gone over well with us for what we do
Good.
as micro events. And one of the ways that we do that, my wife and I, is that we do the DTD2. So I have smart plans that assign us phone calls and assign us text messages. So
Awesome.
depending on the letter of the name, whatever, they're going to get assigned either a text message or a phone call. Everybody that's on that text message gets an invite to a brewery for that week. So that's one of the ways that we automate this, is to throw that out there. But the breweries have
Great.
been a good thing. Top Golf is another thing that I want to do
Oh,
with
yeah.
our
Top Golf is
golfers.
great. And
So
even I love Top Golf because it includes all types of levels of golfers, including myself. I'm amateur,
right.
right? And you don't have to be a pro at it, but it's such a great way to get engagement and also have a couple of laughs and drinks and appetizers. And it just gets everybody loosened up because not everybody's perfect at golf. And you might even hit an air ball every now and then, and that's okay,
Right.
right? Yeah, but it lets the guards down. And I think anything that's interactive like that does help people kind of loosen up. And then any movement helps people really just communicate and be themselves. I love that. Community service events, anything that we do, especially like Red Day. Every year we do Red Day as Keller Williams agents, and we provide, getting back into the community to renew and energize and repurpose all those things and donate. Involve your clients to come along with you. Invite them to give back to your community, and it shows just a great way of professionalism that you do care about your community, and it's such an easy way to tag on to somebody else's event, like yourself. Um, Great. So I know that everybody does or wants to just fall into that educational workshop, home buying, selling seminar, DIY, home improvement, things like that. I find that those are going to be more targeted for a group of people that may have interest in those, obviously. So if you look at your database and you think, wow, I've had 10 people raise their hands that they might be interested in buying or selling, or they've been interested in buying, I'm going to just take this whole group and teach them all at once. And that would be a great way to just build rapport and show them your professionalism and credibility. Same thing with selling seminars, but selling seminars are so um, subjective, right? Based on what type of home they own. So, what I like to say is do something small, do something that's really exciting and fun. Like, Top Golf, it even got me excited. I'm like, I haven't been back there in so long. And if somebody were to invite me to come for free, I would be hands down saying yes to that. So, Mark, I expect an invite. Just kidding.
You got it.
All right. Happy hour events, coffee meetups. Those are easy too. I like to just say that there are a couple of other micro event examples, such as a wine tasting event that some of my clients have done, and people love it. And you don't have to be the expert at wine tasting. Grab a you know a few bottles of wine, write down their notes and or smells that they have typically, and just walk them through what a wine tasting would be and what it would feel like, and offer appetizers to go along with it. It's just a fun way to get people engaged and also pretend like they're experts. Right. Again, it's letting the guard down and then being able to just have fun together. And it just naturally comes up that people will ask you, how's work? How's business? Oh, by the way, I have somebody that's looking to buy or sell. I need to send them to you. And that happens more often than not in those events. The other thing that a very successful event that occurred that I helped coach around, her name is Sarah. She created a Mother's Day flower pot event. And so what she did was she gathered again just somebody in her local area, and such as a master gardener. So she found a master gardener, and she involved a nursery to provide a discounted rate of baskets and flowers so that her sphere of influence can create their own potted plants for the season. As you know, Mother's Day lands around springtime. She's in the Carolinas, though. It's a little bit different for her. However, it would still be something great here in Colorado that you can do and get people involved in. She had couples show up. She had different types of family members show up for it. It wasn't just geared towards females, but also males came with their wives. And it was a very successful event. She had over 50 people come, and people are still talking about their potted plants on their steps. And that right there leaves an impression. When people are still talking about your event, even though it was small, they're still talking about you. And by the way, those referrals will then continue to come in even after the event, especially when you do the follow up. So that's the thing. Like, you have to be proactive at promoting it. I say at least 3 weeks out. And then immediately after, you could even create a smart plan inside Command, customize a smart plan to your event that says, thank you so much. Here, click here to see all the pictures. You could do a Facebook post and tag all your clients in that event, when it happens, after it happens, and then send an email to all your entire database that says, sorry you missed out, or sorry we missed you. You missed a good one. And people who feel the fear of missing out, also known as FOMO, will even reply, oh, I'm so bummed I missed it. When's your next one? And that's when you know that you've really got an engaged audience, because your event was such a hit that they don't want to miss the next one. And that's the type of buzz that these micro events can create. So as long as you do it in a consistent way. See, micro events are great because you don't have to do a ton of planning. The budget tends to be very small. B2B marketing is a huge hit just because then you get a local business involved. You could be tapping into their database and or make it a win-win for them as well. Event logistics, you just have to make sure that you have the scheduling and timing taking into consideration. So what's the timeliness of it? What's happening within our season in Colorado? What kind of holidays are coming up? The next best event that one of my clients is actually creating is a doormat, create your own doormat event for the fall. So creating your own doormat for your doorstep, think about that. That doormat, after they create it, will be there for a while. And once they step on that doormat, they have guests come in. Think about how many compliments they're going to receive from that doormat. I know you might think it's crazy, but guess what? People pay attention to things like that as they enter your home. And it's this conversation starter. So the biggest thing is, how can you create a micro event that will be a continuum of conversations before the event, during the event, after the event, and even further after the event that you could think of? That, my friends, is a perfect example of what a great micro event would be, because her clients will have people enter their home and she will gain referrals that way. So I have touched upon a couple things like marketing strategies, and I'll just be very specific here. Here's a few ways to be really specific on marketing your micro event. Social media promotion, we're so digital these days. Email marketing campaigns, I've touched upon them. even Mark, you touched upon them too. They're really important because you can invite everybody that you know in your sphere of influence through a customized smart plan through command. You can even create a direct mailer and a flyer to send to your entire sphere of influence. In fact, I know that one of my clients also created a handwritten card to her VIP SOI list, mailed it out to make them feel very special and exclusive. And then, like I mentioned earlier before, partnering with a local business, it makes your world so much easier. Now, budget is also, of course, a consideration in micro events, but the next thing that I want to offer to you in this conversation is add on somebody who can sponsor it. So if you're looking to increase your budget, go talk to your lenders, go talk to your title company, go talk to somebody that could be a great person that could benefit from your micro event so that they too could be there to increase conversations and win more leads. So for example, the Mother's Day event that I had mentioned before, another client of mine did the same thing. She did the Master Gardener local flower shop. And just so happened that the local flower shop owner is her son's girlfriend. So her son's girlfriend then gleaned some business from her. It was a win-win, and they want to do it over again. And they want to create these events annually together. And it's a great way for her to increase awareness around her product, great way to increase her, and then great way to increase Nikki's pipeline. All right. So the biggest thing is getting into action. All you need to do is mastermind with me right after this class. Write down the notes that you have received today. Take a good look at your database and think, who are they? Where do they live? Where are they in the life journey? And what do they enjoy doing? In fact, I'll give you a hint. Just go scroll on Facebook to see what they're up to. Are they into pickleball? Are they into wine tasting? Are they into hiking? Are they into dogs? Maybe you have a community of dog lovers and you create a dog meetup, right? It doesn't have to be a children's event or an adult event. Maybe it could be a furry meetup. And then that way, everybody wants to learn about dogs. In fact, whenever I'm out and about, I ask somebody's dog's name before I ask their name, right? And it's just a great way to build camaraderie around furry friends. And then the really fun thing about micro events too is that you can have some interactive elements at your micro event. Maybe there's a Q&A session. Maybe you provide some sort of game or scavenger hunt or giveaway, providing some other piece of value that they show up. Maybe you do a market analysis for everyone that shows up for free. You know in your entire database that they're all homeowners. What if you did the homework and did a CMA for every single person that showed up for free and they walked away with a home valuation? No strings attached. Hey, just because I care about you, I want you to know what your home is worth. I have already had my assistant do the work for us, and I have given everybody a packet to walk away with so you know the value of your home in case you want to buy or sell in the near future. There is no hard selling there. That is all value. And it's a great way to show your professionalism and credibility. Cool. All right. What are you guys taking away? Anyone want to talk? You guys are all deep in thought. Cynthia, you want to talk? Here, I'm just going to ask you to unmute and then you unmute yourself. Go to your audio in your Zoom and then unselect watch. I'm going to ask you to unmute. You should get a prompt and then just say unmute. Are you on your computer? Okay, left corner of the screen, you'll see audio. Unclick that. Okay, no worries. Uh, anybody else want to talk while Cynthia figures out her
Actually,
mute?
I'll speak. So
Yeah.
what I got from this was it doesn't need to be a big hairy deal.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
takes a lot of pressure off.
It does, Jamie. And I will say that the bigger that you create the event, the more time you're going to spend on getting it set up. And I find that more times than often not, when you don't have the leverage in your life as an agent, you do all the heavy lifting yourself, and that can also harm your lead or lead generating time and prospecting time. So micro events are so easy. They're not as intense as a big event would be based on those logistics. Great. Thanks for sharing, Jamie. Anything else? Cynthia, are you ready? Great.
I am. Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah.
Okay. So I substitute in Weld County. And all the kids absolutely love me. And they asked if I would start a TikTok, which I didn't want them to be on my main account.
Yeah.
But I wanted to add another account, which I did. So I'm known as being the #1 substitute. How
love
can I
it.
incorporate this into my real estate? How can I connect them?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what kind of red tape you have around outside events from substituting, but what I would suggest is, how old are they? How old are your kids?
Oh my gosh, from 8th grade to 12th grade. But I'm just trying to get in contact with my end result with parents through the kids.
So what I would do is I would create an event that includes the parents to be involved. Like, I envisioned like somewhere outside where you could all be together, create a barbecue, some sort of summer game time. Like maybe you even do like a almost like a old school, not totally. I want to say like it's on the tip of my tongue. Field day. It's almost like field day. Almost like a field day event, but your own version of it, very small, and then you can do giveaways. I could think of so many things, Cynthia. That's the first thing that comes to my head. You could do a movie night, an outdoor movie night, invite all the parents to come with you, do a big screen. I know that there's a couple movies coming out. Inside Out 2 is kind of a buzz right now. You can do an ice cream truck. Like, I know that some of my clients will also offer an ice cream truck for just their neighborhood. But you can offer an ice cream truck or a taco truck or something like that of that nature to just come and also sponsor you, so that they get the credibility, they get the business, and then you provide all the games or whatever. A relay race, you know, where you're in Colorado. So yeah, I mean,
I'm
you
in
could do
Windsor,
like,
so we have a huge pond right across the street. And then I have like a fire pit area.
oh, you could do like a boat race. That'd be fun, like a little like RC boat race. Yeah, do giveaways and then get to know the parents. It's a great excuse.
Yeah, because they've been asking, when can we see you, Miss Cynthia?
I love it. Yeah. And then that way, you know, you build your database through the parents. They show up. They'll probably say and echo the same thing. I have small children. They tell me how much they love their teachers. We always praise the teachers when we see them. So yeah, easy. Check done. And I would just do that like an annual basis or quarterly basis based on seasons. You know, pumpkin festival, uh, pumpkin, you know, painting contest or whatever it is. You can have so much fun with children. Cool. Was that helpful?
Yeah, it really was.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any thoughts or Want to pick my brain?
Hi, Leslie.
Hi,
I'm
Pedro.
Pedro. Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Pedro.
I'm Pedro here in Colorado. This is
Nice to
my
meet you.
second day as a real estate agent. So,
Second
yeah,
day.
second day. Yes,
Welcome.
that's
What
right.
office are you at?
Carol Williams, I don't know what is it.
Preferred.
Preferred, yes.
Preferred.
North Westminster,
Nice.
yes. Yes, I am a Spanish teacher.
Uh-huh.
I teach
Oh,
Spanish
perfect.
through always online through Zoom, yes.
Mm-hmm.
How it would be,
Oh,
uh,
Pedro, you froze.
yes,
Oh, there you are.
yep.
You're
Can you?
back. I'm good.
Okay, so I am a Spanish teacher online. I
Yep.
have a good database, but in order to create online events, how would be a recommendation about this? Yeah, online events. I am curious about that. It is possible?
Yeah, online events would be, yeah, absolutely. It's a matter of, online would be more like sharing your screen and teaching them something. Like you are already teaching them Spanish.
Mhm.
So, I would look at what type of Spanish speaking people are you teaching, their age group, what are they into? And also, when you're living in a digital world, it's going to be a little bit more limited because you're not going to be able to offer the things that we had just
Mhm.
mentioned, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are all adult people, okay?
Yeah.
Here, there, but I'm wondering how to create maybe an online event with
Mm-hmm.
all current and even former students.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be fun. You could, what could you do? I would have to sit and think on that one. I would need to know who your people are, like older, like what age group?
Of- From 18 to 90.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
18 to
yeah,
90. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, gosh. Anything else that you're passionate about with when you're teaching Spanish to this group. You're a real estate agent now. Is there
Yeah.
anything else that is a secret skill set of yours?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you have another secret skill set that you can share?
A secret
Skill
Skill
set.
set. Skill set.
Secret skill set, skills, anything that
Skill.
you enjoy doing that you could share.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't I don't know. I need to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah. I am out of the base. You
Yeah.
catch me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cut me
Yeah.
out of the base. Mm.
Gosh, that one's a different one for sure. Nothing comes to mind,
Okay,
unfortunately.
yeah, because it's different,
I
of
think you got
course.
me stumped. I know it's different when it's digital.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know my student in person. I have never
right.
always through Zoom, but they love to learn not only Spanish, maybe culture tips, history things,
Yeah.
but yes, in very only this is Spanish idea. Okay.
Yeah.
But well, I don't know. I just
I mean,
I
I think that, yeah, I mean, you could do like a virtual happy hour,
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, think about the pandemic days where we were all locked in. I know that we did several virtual happy hours with a lot of people. Virtual coffee meetings. You could do virtual coffee meetings. And then of course, like you can even highlight local businesses through that. Maybe you select a small amount of people that are only invited to that micro event digitally, and you could do a wine tasting event digitally, but you send the bottle of wine to their home. So
Mhm.
you could send the bottle of wine to their house, you all sip and taste and then talk. And it's just all virtual. But you guys are tasting the same wine. You could do it that way,
Okay.
or beer, or what
Yes,
coffee,
yes.
or whatever drink of choice, non-alcoholic. You could do like a networking event. So maybe there's a way to learn more about your Spanish speaking clients and offer a way to network with them so that they may, if they need something, like maybe, do they all live here locally, or are they all international or national?
No, local. Yeah, yeah, Colorado.
Are they all local?
Yes,
Okay.
pretty much. Mhm.
Yeah. So you could probably even create a vendor list and invite some vendors to show up on your micro event and have them introduce themselves, and maybe they offer something of value to your people. So for example, let's say an HVAC service. So anybody that has a home, the HVAC service will offer a special discount through you if they use you as a real estate, if they use them, right, through you, basically. So it's like B2B partnership, so that you can offer them something of value. The HVAC person comes on and offers them value. I have somebody in Canada right now that is doing that I coach, that is that created their a program called Healthy Home, the Healthy Home program. And what they're doing is they're creating a package of the offers for each homeowner to receive a discounted price on HVAC cleaning, cleaners, and other people that can benefit helping them maintain their home through their services. So you could do something like that too.
Yeah, well, yeah, thank you. Yes. Thinking
So
about
it
it.
gave you
Yes.
something.
Yes,
I give you
yes.
something.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Well, thanks.
Thanks, Pedro. Nice to meet you, and welcome to KW.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else have any thoughts? Was today's session good? Did you walk away with some really good nuggets? You put in the chat, yes, no, maybe. Okay, great. Well, this class is recorded. So if for any reason you need to go back and just listen to it again to get more ideas, I will be placing it on the regional YouTube channel as soon as it's converted. And you can go to my playlist. I'll share my screen and also send you the link here in the chat and where you could find the playlist. So here is a regional page. You just type in KW Colorado region. You could find it. KW Colorado region 7 is the name. And then when you go to playlist here, you can view the full playlist of all my tech videos and trainings here and rewatch them. Cool. There's a link. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Now go create those micro events. Have fun, get into action, and start inviting your database. Reach out to me if you need me, Leslie Jackson at kw.com. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.